The student athletes. Start with Brian and then Justin.
Treydan, what do you remember about, other than the score, the 2020 games, is that was your first chance getting like a big amount of snaps?
I remember being young, had no idea if I belonged out there, but we were down to the bottom of the roster, so I had no choice. The game felt significantly faster than high school. I remember, feeling a little tippy-toey at the start.
But growing up in Arizona and being part of that rivalry, what did that mean to you? Part of that from the beginning?
I grew up in Arizona, so there's two major schools. I ended up coming here, and you wanna win when you're from Arizona. It's an in-state rivalry. So
Justin and then David.
Treydan, did you ever drive past the billboard going back to Phoenix?
I actually never saw it in person, though.
What do you remember just about the mood of the team in that Territorial Cup game your first time?
It's about as low as it could get. Never want to lose a rivalry game like that, especially having running up the score. We come a long way from this, so just look to the future now.
Tanner, what was your first experience like in the game last year?
It was awesome. The energy was great. Obviously, being able to play at home was very cool to experience that for my first Territorial Cup. But fired up to go to Tempe and take care of business this weekend. So,
David and then Michael.
Two for Treydan. First question, Treydan, in terms of the rivalry, you got a chance this year to potentially run it up on them. Is that something that you would like to see happen?
I just want to have us play our best game. I won't worry about running up any scores or anything. We just got to play our best game as a team, and that should be enough.
Break down that interception that you had in the last game, too, kind of what you saw, how you read it.
I got to get my eyes on the quarterback, seeing where he was going to go with the ball. The receiver ended up stopping a little early, so he overthrew it a little bit. I was able to get my hands on it and secure it.
Michael and then Jason.
Treydan, you described yourself just now as kind of a bottom of the roster player when you first started out. Now you're a starter, and a leader, and a productive member of the defense. Can you just sort of discuss your personal development over these last
years? I can't thank all the coaches enough. Even starting with Coach Burns when I was a young freshman, Coach Walker, and now Coach Akina, Coach J. Rich, Coach Nansen. They've all helped me grow so much. Even I got to thank my strength staff. They helped me put on some weight so I wasn't so skinny all the time. Everyone has just helped me grow so much as a player, as a man, and it's helped me get to where I am today.
And Tanner, I know you have a game this week and maybe as many as 2-3 more games after this, depending on how things go. But you're also, kind of near the end of your college career. What are your thoughts about pro football? How do you see yourself fitting into the NFL?
Right now, I'm focused on what day to day, trying to focus in and really just enjoy every day, trying to soak up every last bit of it. But I'm excited. Obviously, something to look forward to, something to work towards. But like I mentioned, just trying to win this weekend and then take care of business from there on out.
Coach Carroll said that he was praising all of your receiving skills. He said that the blocking aspect would probably be the thing that separates you from other players. How do you see yourself as a blocker at this point?
I just take the coaching points, trying to keep getting better each week, and there's lots to clean up every week. We go back, we watch film, we see what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right. So every day I can get better at it, and just got to keep working, just show that I can do all 3 phases of it. So,
Jason Shear and then Matt in the back.
Question for you two. First, Stukes. If I would have told you after that sudden where you got to be just a few years later, playing the possibility of having it and all that. What would your reaction have been?
I don't know. I don't know. I might not have believed you at the time. But yeah, I mean, feeling very grateful to be here now. Got a great opportunity ahead of us.
And then Tanner, after the game, your position coach did a thing, kind of taking it all in after the game. What was that moment like for you?
Special to win our last one at home and to have the record we have had this season at home has been awesome. Arizona fans have been great. We appreciate it so much, and it's just the start of something special. I'm disappointed I won't be here for the future to see where the program goes because I know it's going to go in some pretty exciting ways, but just trying to enjoy every last little bit. So,
Adam back, and then Jason Ball.
No, for you. Treydan, last year's game was really chippy, and then you guys kind of came out back and forth fair, answered it on a defensive play. Kind of just take through your emotions at that moment, after going through that kind of war with them, so you're coming off top and raise the cup.
Oh yeah, that was a fantastic game. Yeah, being able to be out there on defense and being able to make the play that solidifies the game was big time. I mean, you could see it in our sideline. All the players, all the coaches were really fired up. We snapped that streak of, I think, 5 games or U of A hadn't won. So getting that cup back was a fantastic feeling, and we're looking forward to keeping it.
Tanner, you guys haven't won Tempe since 2011, and how much for this weekend just to share and talk about a great season? Go up there and take it back.
it'd be awesome. Like I said, we just got to keep working this week. We know what we got to go handle. Just go take care of business. So.
Jason Barr, and then Dave.
Yeah, Tanner, just what's been working so well for you? I mean, last week because you get flipped over, you held on, tried another play, caused a couple of missed tackles, and had the demonstrative motion afterwards. You were playing at a high level, your story's been documented all about what happened years ago. What's been working so well for you to get to this point?
I think I'm just a product of the system. Coach Fish, Coach Powell, Coach Carroll, our whole coaching staff, this program, I've just been a product of it and trusted in everything they've told us and continue to teach us. And I think the success comes from that and just doing what I'm told and doing my 111th. So.
In this program, you were here for a little bit. It's probably a push all over the field. I mean, really, for a long time, physically, just man, some of these players and how they were pushed around. What's it like seeing guys like Bill Norton, Upshaw, and Tanner, and some of your teammates do the reverse to your performance?
Oh, I mean, it feels great. I love all my guys. When you get to the film room, it doesn't always go noticed on TV that those 300-pounders taking on 2 blockers at once, opening up, lanes for Manu and myself to make some tackles. So, I mean, we can't thank them enough. I mean, I see the way Tanner blocks. It's, I think he's one of the best blocking tight ends I've ever seen. And he be jumping over people. So, it's always good.
David, and then Justin.
2 questions for Tanner. Tanner, just to kind of elaborate on the blocking. What is it about the way you've practiced your technique that's been able to make you make that jump this season? Is it leverage? Is it reading what you're seeing out there? Kind of walk us through all the elements of that.
I think it just comes with experience. Obviously, you want to game plan as much as you can, but the minutes, the reps that you spend on the field, that goes a long way. You see looks, and then you're able to react to them, and you just got to be humble, and you got to continue to grow and build every day.
Obviously, you weren't here for the 70-7. What have you heard about that night from your teammates? What's maybe the most impactful thing you've heard from an alum potentially about what this game should be?
The game I can't speak on as much. I haven't heard much about it. We don't talk about it. We're talking about what's going on right now, to be honest. That's in the past. The program is where it is now. And that's all we're focused on, to be honest. So it doesn't play into my mind much. It's really just what's going on right now.
Is Chuck said anything?
He's got last year he said some stuff for ASU week. and our coaches have a few things to say, but I'm sure we'll hear it today at practice. But yeah, just focused on this weekend.
Justin and then Matt for a final question.
A question for both. What is the most impressive thing T-Mac has done off the field?
I'd say his dedication in the weight room. It's been really cool to see him grow in the weight room and continue to grow and just become a leader on our team. I will say one thing he does on the field, and I know you guys have seen it because you guys have been at practices, but he makes all these spectacular plays in the games, and people are wowed by it, but we see it every day, and he does it consistently every day. And, I mean, we're so grateful to have him be part of this program, and he's going to continue to shine for us.
We heard Coach Fish was talking about the Teen Olympics after the spring and how he was just killing it in the home run derby. What are some things that he's done that's impressed you guys off the field?
Basketball.
Yeah,
He's a hooper.
I'm so jealous. He's good at like every sport you could think, like ping pong, something you just wouldn't even think twice about. He's good at that. He's probably good at pickleball. You know, just every little sport you could think of. He's got some training in it or something. I don't know.
We'll go to Matt Reynolds for our final question.
Tanner, this is regardless of what happens in Oregon State on Friday night, your whole game week preparation still a shot at the Pac-12 title. Can you ask for anything more in your final game week?
No, you can't. And, I wouldn't be – a year ago, I wouldn't be thinking I'd be sitting here answering that question either. I'm so excited. Obviously, we can't control everything, but we're going to go out there. We're going to compete this week and prepare the same way we prepare every other week, and we're going to go get a win this weekend.
All right, that's our time.